everyone. Today from a special room in the fairy cottage. Usually I do not film in this room. I have shown it once in a vlog when I showed you how the cottage was before we renovated it. So we created this wee space I'm sitting in where I work. There is my computer right next to me where I edit the vlogs. There's some storage space, but most importantly, this is where all my dresses are hanging. I'm saying all, actually some dresses are in my trunk in the living room at the moment because I swapped them as I don't have enough space behind me. We do not have a cupboard or anything where I hang my things, so I decided to have this rack right next to me, and I love coming into this room and always seeing them, so it is really lovely to have them when I'm sitting here and editing things. As I have promised you a vlog on my dresses alone, today this is the vlog. I get asked this question the most. Where are my dresses from? How do I find them? Where do I find them? And why do I wear them the way I do? So come along and I will give you a wee information and background on all the fairy dresses. Ever since I was young, I loved dresses. When I was a wee lassie, I liked the way they were floating in the wind and when I would twirl in them. And as you know, I still love my twirling, so I still do it today. When I then grew up, I came across Laura Ashley, and many of you, if not all of you, will know Laura Ashley. They used to have the most whimsical, beautiful, lovely things when they had their own shops. They went into administration in the UK around the pandemic and now are owned by a company called Next. So they are owning the brand and they still sell products, but generally we do not have any shops anymore here in the UK, and I also think not on the wider continent in Europe as well. But when I was younger, there were these shops around, and ever since I stepped foot in one, it was like coming home. It was paradise for me. I saw all these beautiful, well-made things and just fell in love. And I then learned a little bit about Laura Ashley and why she created the fashion she did, which had to do with her wanting people, or women rather, to have dresses that are feminine yet practical and most importantly affordable, because back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, when the brand started, the dresses were not very expensive. They were made in Wales, and Laura Ashley herself was a wee bit of a hippie. She loved those flowery patterns and long dresses, and she walked barefoot a lot in her house. So I just love the background of that as well. I love the frills and I love the colors, and this is how I came across a style that I liked. Her shape was often and mainly, with regards to dresses anyway, an A-line. The A shape of the Laura Ashley dresses worked really well for me because I like this kind of shape, and also they work very well with my body type. I'm not a fan of tight things. I've never liked things very tight on my body. Even as a child, wearing tights I didn't like, and I don't like it today. So when I'm out and about in the winter, of course I am wearing tights under the dresses, but I don't like them. And as soon as I can afford to not wear them, I would not wear them. I'm always very layered when you see me only in a dress in the video out and about. I have been asked the question like, are you not cold? But the truth is that I have a lot of layers underneath, and I'm not cold at all. Maybe I'm used to the Scottish climate, and where we are in the east, we are also having a much milder climate than the west and the Highlands have. There is a wee downside to wearing these kind of dresses outside, on very windy days, for example, or sometimes when I'm out and about in the greenery, as you see me often, it can get caught by a bramble or just somewhere where you're passing along and there's a branch sticking out. So that is a wee bit of a downside. To me, another downside of these dresses also is that the ironing is extensive and I do not like ironing. So sometimes I'm lucky enough that my husband takes the dresses that I have washed and irons them for me. But these are downsides I'm happily embracing to be able to wear those dresses. have been asked why I wear the dresses long and why I cover my arms, if this would be a religious thing, which it is not. It just has to do again with living in Scotland. We do not have a warm climate, so in the summer months you could say the hottest days are usually around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, which is not very warm. Additionally, we are living at the seaside and the wind is always making everything feel cooler. So having bare arms is not really a thing I appreciate in Scotland in the summer months. So I usually have a half arm, a 3/4 or a full length arm on my dresses, and that's the reason why. I also have very summery dresses for going on holidays, but unless we don't have an exceptionally hot summer in Scotland, I would not wear those. So you might never get to see them, but keep an eye out, maybe one day you will. So coming to the question of where do I actually find my dresses? Like I've said, I used to go to Laura Ashley and often would find something there. In the last years before they closed down, though, I have to say the style changed a lot, which wasn't what I would wear. So I was already on the lookout for other brands here and there. I often go online to start with. I do have things that I find on eBay, so secondhand. I do go to charity shops and also shops in general and look around and try to find them. So brands where I have dresses from are Noa Noa, which is a Dutch company. It is Cape Cove. It is actually Marks and Spencer. There is the company Toast, the company Baukjen. I will mention all of these in the video description, so should you want to have a look and see if they have something you like, you can find it there. All of these brands, though, are not generally making the dresses that I bought from them. That was like a one-off thing sometimes, like Cape Cove, for example. I have two dresses, the green and the white one, and at the moment they have nothing like this, even though it's only some years ago I bought it from them. So I scan the brands that I know and have done those kind of dresses before, or I just go into the search engine and use specific words such as teardress, A-line, winter or cottage style, and often something comes up that sparks my interest and I investigate further. There is of course also Etsy, where you can have dresses that are specifically made for you with measurements. And that's something I also appreciate and have done in the past. So when it comes to my dresses, it is not one brand I can name for you and you can go there and find all the dresses that I bought. It is really work for me to search for them, which I love doing, and finding them, and when they arrive I'm very, very happy. And every time a new dress arrives, I'm sure this is going to be my favorite dress, but I love all my dresses equally, I think, now. So even though I can't name you one brand where all my dresses are from, I am very happy to suggest a company to you today where you can get a dress that I am actually wearing today. I found this dress very recently. You've seen it in my vlog as well. It's lovely. I love all the details of this dress, especially the pattern and fabric that you see in the inside collar. This is the same in the pockets that the dress has, and inside the cuffs it's also there, and I just love this lovely detail that the designer Paula has decided for. So this company is called Withnell, and they are in Withnell in England, and Paula is the designer and dressmaker for these dresses. So I'm so happy I found her, because she's a small female entrepreneur and she designs her own dresses. She's also very ethical, uses organic fabrics, and also has a mindset that is very similar to mine and the community. So Paula and I have been in contact recently, and I'm very happy to work together with her because I think that small companies like us who have a specific mindset should work together. And she has offered that my viewers can have a 10% discount if you want to decide to buy one of her dresses. I will leave you a link in the video description and you can have a look. And maybe you love the dress so much as I do and would like to have one. She's not shipping into the European Union at the moment, but to the USA and to the UK and other world parts. You will have to have a look on her website for that. I love to know that Paula made my dress and that she put so much love and thought and time and effort into designing and making them. And also that she is aiming to leave a very small eco footprint on this earth, because that's what I try to do as well. And I hope that you will love the dress as much as I and have a look on her website. And at least I can now refer you to one company where I know you can find a dress that I am wearing, and not to just send you on a wild search of finding one of my dresses online that I might have bought 3, 4, 5 years ago. I hope you enjoyed the vlog on the dresses. I hope all your questions have been answered. If not, leave me a comment. I hope that I could give you some information on where and how to find the dresses that I have. Have a look at Paula's if you like, and support a small company. And I'm now sending you back to the small rest of the video. I say goodbye, and as always, please support the channel. I am sending you all my love from Scotland. Tach baleef.